Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to North Wilkesboro Speedway, as we're here tonight for the BeeHive 100 for the Rocky Mountain Legends Racing Association's season finale for the super late models, and potentially maybe the last time we ever see them. But that's neither here nor there. But tonight is a very special race, as like I said, it is the BeeHive 150 from North Wilkesboro. You're probably wondering, why is it called the BeeHive 150? Well, it's called the BeeHive 150 because tonight the BeeHive has decided to sponsor this race to give back to the league that has given so much to this channel. A league that basically jump-started this entire crazy journey that the Queen Bee and myself have been on. So tonight we'll be giving out some prizes to the winners. Winner will get $50. Second place will get a bag of coffee. And third place will get a hat from our wonderful folks over at Gears and Glitz. So, yeah. But coming into tonight, Kyle Morse is your points leader. He's got a 43-point lead over Travis Rowe. So, in order for Travis Rowe to potentially beat Kyle Morse, he needs to qualify 11th or worse and win a heat race. And then win the race and Kyle Morse finish dead last. So, it's going to be hard. Scott Trantham, thank you for the stars. And I think James Batzer sent some stars earlier. I appreciate that as well. What is potentially? What are you talking about potentially? I'm lost. Scott, what are you talking about potentially? Deb with 200 stars. Thank you very much for the stars. As I have apparently, somehow, some way, gotten my entire headset cord wrapped around my desk chair. That's not good. Okay, it's fixed. No, not the Rocky Mountain Legend Racing Association. No, the series is not going anywhere. The late models themselves, the super lates, this may be the last time we see them for a while. Super late models may get retired for a little bit. Possibly. Don't know yet. Better than wrapped around Murphy. Yeah, that sucked that night. Right now, though, David Veccarelli, your fastest in practice with Lenny White, Kyle Morse, McGee, Woodside, Mawhinney, Robertson, Hanson, Martinez, Trantham, Wall, Warren, Dreiling, Weeman, Trantham, Stewart, Denny, Dreiling, Holmabeer, and Quintrell, bad back and all, in the top 20. Yes. Yes. Dustin Camp, thank you for the stars, sir. We appreciate that. All right. Oh, Josh Fife out there in the number 97. James Batcher says I'm going to retire if I win Tuesday. I hear you, brother. Say David's last name? Which David? Countdown to green, by the way, is done. Time now for qualifying. Top 10 lock into the feature. We've already asked on Deb, they don't make a 4X10T. Oh, Veccarelli. Veccarelli? Yeah. Santa says I'm winning. Thanks to all who added to my winnings. Veccarelli. Look, here's the thing, guys. I can say most everybody's last name by now. Like, you guys have kind of beaten the last names into my head, but I've gotten to the point where it's just more fun not to say them right. No, I have faith in you, but I don't believe you're going to retire. Hell yeah, beep beep. Said he's taking the field out to the win. That's what I'm talking about. Jace Hansen, top of the board at 18.132. Kyle Moore, second quickest. D-Stu, third. Isaiah Proctor up to fourth. How about Isaiah this week? Racing the dirt bike up in Texas. My dude was getting it. Sean Woodside, sixth. Greg Dreiling, Tristan Trantham, A.J. Warren, and Travis Rowe in the top 10 right now. Kyle Quintrell, 11th quickest. My dude Isaiah was putting it down in the 250s and the 450s. Pay for me, I'm almost done with my other league. Hurry up, Josh. See Scott Trantham out there, currently 14th quickest. Oh, Joe Martinez Sr., 4th quickest. I tell you what, I'll make a deal with all of you. Here's the deal I make with all of you. If you guys can get, if CNS opens back up this year, where fans can come out, if you guys can convince the owners of CNS to let the Queen Bee and I call races out there one night, I will make sure that I say everybody's name right the entire night. Hey, Isaiah, dude, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter where you finish, brother. The fact that you drove that far out and done what you done is freaking impressive to me, dude. Hands down, that is freaking impressive because motocross is not a very easy thing to do, man. I watched just about every time that Cody went live. I watched, man, and I was impressed. Cody Palmore, what's going on? Kyle Moore said done. Julie Wall said done. Britt Kate said we can make it happen. Scott Brinkham says done. See Tyler Wiggins out there, currently 23rd quickest. Tyler having an off night in qualifying right now. Lenny White, though, your pole sitter. How about old Dagwood holding down that 10th and final transfer spot to the feature tonight? Old Dagwood said, I ain't putting this to chance in a heat race tonight. I'm qualifying in on this baby. The current announcer sucks. Easy call. Just be prepared to be offered a job. I'm gonna tell you right now. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm gonna shut up because somebody will make it happen, and I'm gonna have to have that conversation with my parents. I'm gonna shut up right now. All right, qualifying is gonna come to an end. We're now gonna roll over to your heat races. Where your top 7 will advance out of each heat. So let's take a look at your pit pass with the Queen Bee starting grid for heat race number 1. Starting on the pole. Oh, Brent Cave, hold my beer. Let's get it done, son. Sean Woodside to his outside. Isaiah Proctor and Jeremy Wall make up row number 2. Row 3, A.J. Warren and Kyle Quintrell. Row 4, Tyler Wiggins and Jason Wall. Row 5, Jared Wall and Dominic Moss. Row 6, Frank Denning and Mr. B. Row 7, old Beep Beep, Brian Howell and Tony Umberger. Round out your field. James says I can beat that backwards time. Scott says no, say it. You have to say it now. Agree. Let's hear it, Robbie. I'll be honest with you guys. And this is just me being dead serious. If I could get a full-time job announcing at a racetrack and doing PR for a racetrack and all that fun stuff that comes along with it, I would. That would be one of the biggest thrills of my life. Just dead honest. But realistically, I know that a full-time job as an announcer at a racetrack does not pay a lot of money and is not enough to pay the bills. Alicia socks. Robbie needs something beat out of him. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, hold my beer and Sean Woodside on the front row. Isaiah Proctor, Jeremy Wall, road number 2. How you doing there, William? Green, a flag in the air. Here we go. Brent Cave down on the inside. Woodside gets a good run on the outside. He's going to be able to take the advantage. I tell you, something I've learned here recently about North Wilkesboro. The bottom isn't really the fast groove anymore around this racetrack. It's kind of moved up about a half a groove off the bottom. Almost a full groove. Oh, round's going to go Jeremy Wall. Or Jared Wall. I'm sorry, not Jeremy. Jared's going to go around. He'll get it looped back around. No caution right now. Single car spin. But while he gets it gathered back up, we go back up front here. You see Isaiah Proctor on the inside, currently running that 5th spot. He's got Kyle Quintrall on his outside and that Super B, trying to get it done. Sean Woodside, though, your leader. Brent Cave up to 2nd. Jeremy Wall 3rd. Isaiah Proctor 4th. Kyle Quintrall. Oh, Jace! What the? I just realized Jason Wall is it. That's a good one there. I like that. That's a good one there. That's a good one. That is a good one. Just gotta bring camp on my way. Biglet's home. Sean Woodside's pulling away from Brent Cave right now. But right now for Brent Cave, Jeremy Wall, and Isaiah Proctor, it's all about finishing where they're at. As you watch them work down the back straightaway, we'll have 9 laps to go as they cross the start-finish line this time. Sean Woodside pulling away from the field, but here comes A.J. Warren trying to work to the back bumper of Isaiah Proctor. Not able to get there yet, though. Eight laps to go as Sean Woodside crosses that stripe. Jeremy Wall makes a strong move to the inside of old Brent Cave. He's going to get around him. So move Wall up to 3rd, or up to 2nd. Brent Cave back to 3rd as they work around Jason Wall. Oh, Jason slides up the racetrack. Brent Cave, though, on it. Able to drop down to the inside. Isaiah Proctor's going to be on the inside of him now as they work through turns 1 and 2. They're too wide behind him. Tyler Wiggins going to try and take advantage of it, see if he can work his way around A.J. Warren. Use the lap car as a pick. It's going to work. He's going to be able to get around A.J. A.J.'s going to fall back to 6th. Dominic Moss, though, right now holds that 7th and final transfer spot. As behind him runs old Beep Brian Powell. Come on, Brian. Come on, Beep. Let's get her in there, brother. Let's make the feature tonight. 5 laps to go as Sean Woodside continues to lead. Hold my beer. Brent Cave gets a little loose through 1 and 2. Doesn't cost him a position, but it's going to cost him some ground as Isaiah's going to make it up. But here comes Tyler Wiggins. He may not have qualified real well, but he's got a fast piece here. And he's trying to make his way to the front with it. As we got 4 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Wiggins going to look to the inside of Isaiah. Not going to be able to get anything done as it got loose on him on the exit there. 3 to go for Sean Woodside as he crosses the stripe. Jeremy Wall runs second. Brent Cave third. Isaiah Proctor fourth. Tyler Wiggins fifth. AJ Warren runs sixth. 7th goes to Dominic Moss in that final transfer spot. As Frank Denning now has moved up to 8th. Frank Denning not having a solid run tonight. I like Frank. Frank usually runs up front. North Wilkesboro may not disagree with him in his driving style tonight. As Brent Cave is going to be stuck between Jeremy Wall, or have the lap car Jared Wall stuck between him and Jeremy Wall there. That's what I was trying to say. Oh! Oh no! Wiggins and Proctor go around. Oh, then they're going to collect Jason Wall. As the white flag is out. Oh no. That changes a lot here. As Sean Woodside oh, who gets that final transfer spot? Looks like Mr. B's going to make your feature tonight. How about that? Mr. B. Going to get that 7th and final transfer spot as Isaiah Proctor and Tyler Wiggins make contact. Both of them end up missing the show as a result. Wow. Well, heat race. Down to basically it's to panic. Go down. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's see who we got here for heat race number 2. Tristan Trantham and Greg Dreiling. Going to be on your front row. Row number 2 is where you'll find Connor Trantham and Tom Dreiling. Row 3, Travis Rowe and Scott Trantham. Row 4, Delray Trantham and James Hansen. Ooh, another Hansen. Row 5, Josh Fife and Rico Piccone. Row 6, Christian McGee and Richard Morris. And that'll be your 12 drivers here in heat race number 2. As the field works behind the pace car. I'm going to tell you right now, if we were at a real racetrack, there'd be somebody coming across the PA system talking about security. Security to the pits. Security to the pits. We're going to need security in the pits. What up, Brogan? Dominic with the face progression, guys. Here we go. Pace car's in. Green flag in the air. Tristan's going to get the advantage. Oh, Connor and Greg make contact. Caution. Out on the speedway. I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to get a better look at this. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we have this one. So let's go from Connor's roof here. Oh, that didn't help us. Let's go rear chase. Yeah, this worked. Yeah, that's net code. They never touched. That is straight net code. They never touched. I didn't want to say it without fully seeing it, but Security to the pits. Wingman is also security at CNS. Oh, that would be funny to see. Yeah, Kyle, I hate it for you, brother. We need help. Isaiah Proctor. We're more reliable and faster. Mr. B to the feature tonight. How about that? Good job, Mr. B. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all forgive me, I'm eating a little bit of a snack while we go here. I hadn't had a chance really to eat tonight. Green flag back in the air. Tristan Trantham and Connor Trantham on the front row. Connor on the outside, Tristan on the inside. Connor's going to have the advantage. So move Connor to the lead. Travis Rowe up to third. You see Tom Dreiling right there behind him in fourth. Fifth is going to be Christian McGee. Delray from East Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, Wisconsin, and Georgia runs in that sixth spot. Scott Trantham holds that seventh and final transfer spot. As up front, Tristan Trantham looking to the inside of Connor. Oh, Josh Fife up into the wall. Go back up front. Connor out front. Tristan runs second. Christian McGee up to third. Travis Rowe fourth. Tom Dreiling runs in that fifth spot. Dale Ray sixth. And Scott Trantham still holds that final transfer spot. As you watch them go into turns 3 and 4. Travis Rowe needs to win this heat race to have a chance at a championship. If he doesn't win this heat race, it's going to be over, said and done with, locked up for Kyle Morris. As you watch him come off of turn number 4, we'll have 4 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Scott Trantham still holds that that seventh and final transfer spot as James Hansen runs right there behind him. As we got 3 laps to go, working through turns 1 and 2. See Tom Dreiling running that 5th spot. Two to go as they cross the stripe. Christian McGee trying to work the back bumper of Tristan here. Tristan catches the wall. Going to come off of turn number 4. That Cerrito Sweet Soaps one to go, white flag in the air for Connor Trantham. Can Connor get it done? As we're going to go back to 7th spot. This is your battle for the final transfer spot. James Hansen sitting in there. He tried to get there, couldn't get there. Scott Trantham will get your final transfer spot of the season. Wee Man loves that black flag. I think I saw it more than the checker. Dustin, that ain't good, man. Kyle, that's the thing, man. This track here, I've noticed when I race here, I can't qualify for snot here, but I can run pretty decent here around this racetrack. But that's just me. Alrighty, here is your final pit pass with the Queen Bee starting grid for the super late models as we get ready to start the BeeHive 150 to send the super late model season off as the season comes to a close, as the champion has already been crowned now, as Kyle Morse will be your champion. But starting on the pole is going to be Darren Robertson in that number 11 with Kyle Sleeping Beauty, your champion of season 1 here on the front row. Row number 2 is where you'll find Jonathan Mawinny the Pooh and Old Wee Man starting on 4th. 5th place is where you'll find Jace Hanson along with Lenny White. 6th place, Daryl Stewart, or D-Stew as I call him, and Joe Martinez Sr. to his outside. Row 5, David Vecchiarelli along with John Dagwood Sandwich to Panic. Row 6, Sean Woodside and Connor Trantham. Row 7, you'll find Jeremy Wall and Christian McGee. Row 8, Hold My Beer, Brent Cave and Tristan Trantham. Row 9, A.J. Warren and Travis Rowe. Row 10, Dominic Moss and Tom Drowning. Row 11, Frank Denning and Delray Trantham. And the final row for the season, Mr. B and Scott Trantham. Alrighty, folks. Are you ready? Here we go out of turn number 4. Jonathan Mawinny and Kyle Morse getting ready to bring us to the green flag as Mawinny's got a new paint scheme this week. Let's see if it brings him luck. Down into turn number 1, Mawinny on the inside, Kyle Morse on the outside. Mawinny's going to have the advantage off of 2. Jonathan Mawinny goes to the lead. Kyle Morse runs second. Wee Man up to 3rd. Jace Hanson runs in that 4th spot. As you watch him go down into turns 1 and 2. Is that D Stew enhanced? How many people are running a Jace Hanson scheme tonight? I'm confused. As Lenny White works to the inside of D Stew. It must be Jace Hanson tribute night that I know nothing about. As you watch him come off of turn number 4, they'll cross the stripe there. Yeah, I see this. Uncle Kenny rolled a 16. I'm going to take the under on the 16. Jonathan Mawinny, the Pooh, your leader. Kyle Morse on 2nd. Wee Man 3rd. Lenny White up to 4th. Joe Martinez Sr. up to 5th. As the halfway break tonight will be lap 75. They all get 1 set of tires. No fast repairs, though. As they continue to head down the back straightaway, Mawinny out front. Morse runs 2nd. Wee Man 3rd. Lenny White, though, starting to gain on Wee Man. They're bringing Joe Martinez with him. Joe Martinez last time out dominated and picked up the victory. So confidence running high for Joe Martinez. Content said I'm praying for the under. There's the battle for 3rd. As Lenny White's going to look to the inside of Wee Man down here in 1 and 2. Wee Man going to try and roll that top side. Lenny, though, going to try and dig on the bottom. Side by side they go down into turns 3 and 4. As you watch, Lenny White now up to 4th or 3rd. Wee Man, though, stuck on the outside. He's going to fall to 5th as Joe Martinez is going to get around him. So Wee Man back to 5th. Yeah, Smoking Joe getting it done. But I tell you, there are several drivers in this race tonight that I really hope go out with a bang here. Because this season has not been kind to them, and it'd be nice to see them get the finish that they deserve. But Kyle Morris runs in that second spot right there behind Jonathan Mawhinney the Boo. Mawhinney, though, out to a 0.6 of a second lead right now, as we've completed 11 laps, working lap 12 now. As they continue to battle. Let's go back in the field a little bit, see who we got back here. No, I don't think Wee Man's saving. I think Wee Man just got caught on the outside there. And I'm going to be honest, Sean Woodside's got a fast race car tonight. I don't know what happened to him in qualifying, but Woodside's got a fast hot rod. And he showed it in this heat race, and he's already made it inside the top 5. Wee Man struggling a little bit, him and D-Stew. Scott Broomkamp says Dagwood needs $50. See Connor Trantham there in 9th. AJ Warren right behind him in 10th. As Mawhinney holds that 0.6 of a second advantage out front. As you watch them head down into turns 1 and 2 here. Side by side, D. Stew and McGee. McGee's going to get around him. Might help with Rain Man's Dr. Bills. Wee Man's going to fall another spot as AJ Warren's going to work his way around him. Wee Man definitely struggling here tonight. $18 laps in the books, working lap 19. As you watch Tristan Trantham there in 11th. No real change up front except for Lenny White now has made his way around Kyle Morris. So move Lenny White up to 2nd. As we've got 20 laps in the books out of our scheduled 150 here tonight. So far, clean and green around North Wilkesboro. As you continue to watch, you see now Kyle Morris falling back to 3rd. Lenny White on the charge. He's bringing Joe Martinez Sr. with him. And don't look now, though, but I'm telling you, that 45 is Sean Woodside. He's the fastest guy on the racetrack. He just ran an 18.689 in comparison to our leader's 18.780. So he has definitely got a hot rod tonight. So keep an eye on Woodside, currently running in 5th. But what's going to be interesting, though, is as this race progresses, especially here around North Wilkesboro, the exit of these corners, getting back to the throttle, it starts to become a game of put that egg under that thing and just roll into it. Try not to break that egg, because I'm telling you, you get to the gas too hard on the exit of the corner, especially turn 4. Whoo! That baby will step out. Well, we've got 24 laps completed, working lap 25 right now. As they work down through 3 and 4, you see Joe Martinez, or Smoking Joe as you guys refer to him. He's made it inside the top 5. He's up to 4th, and he's trying to get to that back bumper, that 94. See what he can do here. As the leaders are starting to catch the back of the field, first driver they'll catch will be Mr. B. So they'll get to the inside of Mr. B here through turns 1 and 2. But when he makes his way around, Lenny White's going to drive it down in there. He'll make his way around him. Kyle Morris now gets to his uncle's back bumper. Mr. B dives it back down to the bottom. Kyle's going to go to the outside. Oh, that's going to cost Kyle. Nope, Kyle's going to be able to hold off Joe Martinez. As Woodside Martinez also make it around Mr. B. As that got dicey for a second. As you watch old 45 of Woodside. Man, I'm telling you, there's something about Woodside's car tonight. Woodside's hot rod is fast. As you see Connor Trantham there riding in the 6th spot. He's got McGee behind him, D-Stu behind him, and then Wee Man. As Wee Man has made his way back around A.J. Warren. But 30 laps will be in the books next time the leader, or 30 laps are in the books now. Working lap 31. As Connor's going to go to the inside of Mr. B here off the exit of turn 2. McGee's going to go to his outside here down in 3 and 4. As you see McGee work his way around lap traffic here. D-Stu now going to get to the back bumper of Mr. B here. Try and work to his inside down the back straightaway. So D-Stu going to be able to get around on the inside. Bring along Wee Man. As you watch these guys continue to battle it out. I think my chat stopped working. Oh, there's only 4 people out there watching? What happened to everybody? As we continue here. Did something happen here? No, it still shows live. At least for me it does. Uncle Kenny says he sees 31. James says he sees 31s. I'm just seeing 4 on my side. I'm like, hey, is anybody here? Kyle Control says I'm impressed there hasn't been any carnage yet. Yeah, that is true. William says I'm here. Okay. Alright, well, maybe I'm seeing things on my side. I don't know what it is. Maybe my stuff just froze up for a minute there. But Sleeping Beauty continues to run in that 3rd spot right there behind Lenny White. But Lenny White is gaining on your leader, Jonathan Mulwiney, as we work lap 37 here tonight. But 37 laps now in the books, working 38. Lenny White going to try and put some pressure on the back bumper of Jonathan Mulwiney here. Just shows you the important ones. Heck yeah. As old Sleeping Beauty runs in that 3rd spot. You're good, William. Ain't no big deal, brother. You're good. I just freaked out because I saw only 4. I was like, well, come on now. It's Rocky Mountain. We always have more than 4 people. As you watch them work down into turns 3 and 4 here. Kyle Morris continues to try and hold that 3rd spot as he's got a little bit of a gap between himself and Joe Martinez. Old Smoking Joe hadn't caught up to him yet. Everyone chats so Robbie doesn't feel alone. I'm all alone. Woe is me. As you watch Kyle there running in that third spot. Lenny White, though, has ran down our leader, Jonathan Mawhinney, but hasn't really made a move to try and get around him. It looks like he's kind of content just sort of riding back there for right now. So it looks like he may be just sort of waiting to see if Mawhinney will make a mistake. But it looks like Sean Woodside might have burned his stuff up as he's starting to fall back. Joe Martinez is starting to lose a little bit of ground as well. So, hi, Miss Julie. Hi, Papa Cave. Hi, Brogan. As we continue to watch him now working in the lap traffic again, they're going to catch up with Mr. B one more time here. Mr. B is going to go to the bottom here. As Mawhinney and Lenny are working around the outside here. Kyle Morris goes down in the corner, shoots way up the racetrack. As he works around his uncle on the outside. So move Kyle Morris around Mr. B. And Smoking Joe's going to be able to get around him as well. But Lenny White stalks the back bumper of our leader as we complete 45 laps. Here tonight, these 45 laps have clicked off really quick. As these guys are kind of spread out, I'll be honest with you right now. We had 3 guys who made the feature that unfortunately did not start. So I'm not sure what happened there. It was Darren Robertson, Jace Hansen, and David Vecchiarelli. They've had internet issues there. But right now, everyone's still on the lead lap outside of Mr. B. So everybody doing a really good job right now. As I say that, though, the leader's starting to catch the very back of the field now. Anthony James, what's happening, brother? Uncle Kenny says we's all here. Oh, yeah, Kyle has a beautiful driver pick, doesn't he? As Del Rey there, he's going to follow a lap down here as the leaders work around him. Kyle sends it down to the inside of Del Rey here, down in 1 and 2. Oh, Anthony, dude, you missed one hell of a race if you didn't get to see that. You ought to go back and watch the feature there. Anybody that's in the chat that had a chance to watch the street stocks at the Chili Bowl will tell you, man, that was some good racing for 60 laps there. I mean, some really good racing. As Lenny White takes over the lead from Jonathan Mawhinney. So new leader after Mawhinney leads the first 50 laps. Lenny White now is going to go to the lead. As you watch, Frank Denning there working behind Mr. B along with Travis Rowe. See A.J. Warren there currently in the 10th spot. He's got Tom Dreiling right there behind him. Tell you, these drivers are really minded their P's and Q's here for the first half of this race. Bowling, I hear you, brother. How'd you bowl tonight? How'd the bowling go? Did we bowl a 300 is the question. As Lenny White continues to work traffic here. As they work to the inside of Dom there. Dom with a nice new wrap this week. I like that. DC Comics. 150, 151, 173. Oh, yeah. Still better than me. I bowl a 12, a 13, and a 12. As we watch the field continue to go, Lenny White. Oh, what happened to Joe Martinez here? He gets it locked down, though. Able to keep it straight. Looked like potentially some contact between him and Dom there. Not 100% sure, but some damage to that right front now on Joe Martinez's car. Ten pin galore. Hell yeah. Kyle, so he was up to a 205. Oh! Big wreck down in turns 3 and 4. Not sure if this is going to bring the caution out or not because it's only 2 cars. But wow! Back that up and see if we can see what happened here. Oh, Delray just catches the wall. Wee Man, unfortunately, wrong place at the wrong time. Man. Delray finally able to get it turned around. I only bowl when there's booze involved and someone makes me go. I'm just being honest. Did you watch Mowini? Lenny White was able to get around Mowini, but Mowini has not let him go. But your top 3 right now, Lenny White, Jonathan Mowini, and Kyle Morse. Wee Man now pulls back off of pit road. Good to see other people agree with me. Watch Wee Man there. Looks like he's got his fresh set of tires on that race car because he just blew right by our leaders. Heck yeah. John's got an 800 ring. Yowza. Oh, that got close for Lenny there. Top 3 now stacked on top of each other as they're working traffic. 66 laps completed, working lap 67. Lenny White across the stripe here, complete lap 67. Lap 75 will be our halfway break. As you watch, Lenny White trying to make his way up through the field here. Lenny White continues to lead over Jonathan Mowini. When they get to the stripe, 69 laps to be completed. Start working lap 70 here. But the leaders finally catching the back of the field and start to slowly work their way through them. And you can tell it's not as easy as for these guys to get through traffic tonight as it is normally. As it seems just about everybody's running about the same pace really around this place. Maybe a tenth off of each other. But there isn't a huge gap in speed right now. The 70 laps completed, working lap 71. Closing in on that halfway point in our halfway break. But right now, Lenny White's your leader. Jonathan Mowini runs second. Kyle Morse runs third. As they come off a turn number 2, head down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. We'll have 72 laps completed when they cross the stripe, working lap 73. As Wee Man and Jeremy Wall battle in front of them. Lenny White and Mawini and Kyle Morris trying to be careful, working their way through traffic. Wee Man, he's hell with it. YOLO, as he starts to move up through the field. 73 laps completed, working lap 74 now. Next time by, we'll probably get that halfway caution. As they come off a turn, number 4, Jeremy Wall going to try and stay on the lead lap. Drag race down the front stretch. But he's going to be able to stay in front of him. Will that keep him on the lead lap, though? I think it will. Williams said I've had my share of 700 series. Haven't quite had an 800 series yet. Never think I'll hit that again. CJ not shocked that Wee Man wrecked. Closest I've had a 700 is 667. John Bowles like he raced set of race cars. Yeah, John's a bowler then. All-time high was a 298. Haven't ever got that perfection. 300 still out there for John. He hasn't got it. As you watch the leaders come to pit road, they'll change tires this time. Grab one of our admins here real quick. There he is.
User was moved to your channel.
Beep beep.
How did I know you were pulling me?
Why?
I just had a feeling.
You heard me say I'm gonna pull an admin?
Yep.
Well, we're talking.
You know, I want to give you help too. You called me Powell during the broadcast earlier. Thank you very much.
I was wondering.
Wrong beep beep.
I was wondering if you're gonna catch it or not.
Yeah, I caught you.
Good. All right, everybody's talking about bowling scores. Oh, you did reply.
Yeah,
finally.
I threw it in there. 17 threes and 12 eights.
Yeah. Oh, Beep Beep's a bowling god.
No, not a god. My uncle's better than me, man. He's had a couple 898 series. Get 35 strikes in a row on the last ball on the 10th frame. 3 times I've seen him do it. It'd be a 7 or 8 count every time.
You got him saying all kind of stuff in the chat. So here's the question.
Yes, sir.
If we form a bowling team, it looks like it's going to be you, Anthony James, Kyle Quintrell. How many are allowed on the team?
5.
5? Okay, so I got you, Anthony, Kyle, William, and Uncle John apparently are going to be the bowling team for the BeeHive Network, okay?
That's fine.
We're going to need y'all to figure out what bowling alley we're going to use, and y'all figure out the logistics. You pay for your own hotel rooms and your own travel expenses. But
I'll bowl in any spot besides second. I don't know what it is. Bowling second, I suck at second.
y'all gonna be the ringers. We're just gonna send y'all around the country.
There you go. Hey, make sure you sign us up for the big money ones then.
Hell yeah. How you doing though, BB? Man, I don't get to talk too much.
Just busy with work all the time, man. Just, this is my only night I get to rest and relax.
You and me both, brother. We gotta get together one day to play some games though.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Well, I'm gonna let you go admin because they're about to go racing again. I got a feeling they're finna tear some stuff up.
Yep. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good one, BB.
User was moved out of your channel.
Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Lenny White's gonna get the jump over Connor. As they work off a turn number 2 and head down the back straightaway. Side by side up here at the front. Kyle Morris battling Lenny White, or Woodside, sorry. For that 4th and 5th spot. Oh, contact these two and Dryling. Frank Denning going to go through the grass to try and avoid that one. Everyone's able to keep going straight. Y'all don't like my idea? Bowling for dollars. Oh, I've seen an episode of that. I've seen that. As Lenny White's your leader, Mawinny works second. Kyle Moore's now up to third, Woodside fourth, and Connor Trantham, he's falling back to fifth. How about old John Dagwood Stepanek running that 14th spot? Him and old Smoking Joe. Joe took a little extra time during that caution to work on the damage. See Scott Trantham running that 10th spot. Ooh, it's getting dicey. Oh! It's getting intense back here. I mean, intense. I won't tell y'all how much a carton here is here in South Carolina then, since y'all are arguing over the cost of a carton of cigarettes. Here you see AJ Warren on the outside as T-Row gets around him. Travis Rowe gonna get to the bumper there. They're fixing to wad some shit up. So far, we haven't wadded them up. We've done a good job of not wadding them up. Lenny White, Mawinny, and Kyle Morris continue to be your top three right now. As we'll go up front, check in on those three as they're right there on top of each other. They pulled away from everybody else. As for some reason, our interval has quit working. Uncle Kenny says, I pay $28.85 a carton. Nice. Ooh, $10 a can. Yikes. Watch your top three here. Running nose to tail. Go back in the pack a little bit here where the excitement is. You know the thing that I think iRacing is missing? And I saw this in another simulator. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Grand Prix Legends. It's an old simulator. But you used to be able to throw your fist up when you were mad at somebody in that game. Could you imagine if iRacing let you put a finger out the window? That's all this thing is missing is the #1 salute. Just saying. It'd be pretty damn awesome if they let you do it. It'd be pretty damn awesome. As Lenny White, Jonathan Mawinny, and Kyle Morris continue to pace the field right now. Sean Woodside runs in the 4th spot. Tristan Trantham up to 5th. Thomas Senior do it for Goodwill. Hell yeah. Uncle Kenny says that's all you would ever see. Uncle Brogan says that'd be me every race. You can come over to chat and cut someone out if you want. I mute chat when I get in lobbies now. I'll be honest with you, I mute it. But who is it? U-Pass says GP Legends is amazing. U-Pass, if you like GP, if you like the Grand Prix Legends series, there's a guy on YouTube that still plays it and live streams it a bunch. His name is GP Laps on YouTube. Check him out. That's how I found out about it, and I've started watching it, and I've thought about trying to download it and play it. But it looks fun as crap. But it's an old school one. But the problem with it is it's got so many mods that you have to download and stuff, and I'm not a huge fan of mods. It's woo! Wee Man gives old Brent Cave the bumper there. So now Dominic to get to the inside. Dominic gives him a little bit of a tap. Oh! These four guys back here aren't playing anymore. As we continue to watch. Yeah, Tom doing a good job. You know, worked his way up to 6 now. Tonight, I agree with you there, Mel. Uncle Kenny would need 2 300-sided dice for over-under on that one. Yeah, that's the thing. I know I'm pretty confident in my computer abilities, but some of the mods and stuff that are out there, I'm just not. Can we blink our LMP2 headlights in Morse code for a few? Yeah, you can. Still play the old school play. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I still play an old school Nintendo, so ain't nothing wrong with it. Matter of fact, I bought my for Christmas this year. I bought my brother a retro gaming console, and RBI baseball and Mario Brothers and stuff. Just because when we were growing up and kids, we used to play RBI baseball. My brother used to beat the snot out of me in that game. And he called me the other day. He says, "Once I get this thing hooked up, I hope you know you coming over here, you're gonna catch a butt whooping in RBI baseball." I said, "Dude, you ain't played a console in 20 years. I will kill you in games now." That's all I do or play video games. As you watch Kyle Morse running there in 3rd spot as they work around Brent Cave here. As they caught the lap traffic that was fighting so hard there. Oh, change my push to talk the finger out the window. No point in talking anymore. Yeah, I heard you say your computer was acting weird, Anthony. This is going to sound like a really dumb question to ask. But when's the last time you shut your computer down, took it all apart, as far as unplugging and everything, took the side case and everything off of it, and just blown it out real good? Because sometimes you'll get a piece of dust on one of the boards in there, and it'll cause it to do weird shit. As you watch Lenny White, Jonathan Mawhinney, and Kyle Morris, your top 3 continue to battle it out here. We've completed 112 laps of our 150 tonight. Can you give a shout out to Senior in Colorado, please? All right. Last time I opened a computer, I got static on the board. Yeah, don't do that. Don't touch the boards. Never mind, that's not appropriate. As you watch Joe Martinez Sr., he's up to 13th after that long pit stop, trying to work his way back up in here. But I tell you, we're fitting to have a battle for 5th as Tristan Trantham now has Tom Dreiling right there on his back bumper as they come off of turn number 4. Tom trying to get inside that top 5. As he's made it to the back bumper of Tristan now. You may have to, you updated Windows. Have you checked your graphical drivers and make sure that you have a new driver with that update? I've done that before where you need another update. Your NVIDIA driver needed to be updated. Oh, contact between Tom and Brent. That's going to cost Tom some ground to Tristan. But he's able to keep it going straight. As we're working lap 118 of 150 here. That's weird. That's definitely weird, Anthony. Lenny White, Jonathan Mulwiney, Kyle Morris continue to be your top 3. As Sean Woodside works in that 4th spot with Tristan Trantham. When are we doing the followers race? Followers race will probably be not this Monday, but next Monday. So, here in the next 2 weeks. You're going to make Uncle Kenny flex on us. We're going to lap 122 of 150. As you see, Wee Man working to the inside of Scott Trantham. Frank Denning running in 8th spot. Good run for Frank tonight. Yes, sir, you can, Papa Cave. The followers race will be for anybody that's a follower of the channel that does not race in any league that we broadcast, or I'm also putting an iRating cap on it. If your iRating is above 1500, then we'll have to think about it. You may have a handicap. We want to make it as fair as we can for everybody that's in. Oh, the flex game has started on the followages. Well, Uncle Kenny, you're also a longtime follower. You're of course going to be allowed into it, brother. You don't race in any league that we broadcast, and the reason I say we'll have to look probably at an iRating cap is there are some people that follow us that are not. They don't race in any league that we broadcast, but it'd be unfair for them to come in and race with you guys. Yes, Aunt Deb, you are more than welcome to race. Aunt Deb is allowed to race. It is encouraged. And that is one thing I will say. For anybody whose family member races in a league that we race in, but you want to get an experience racing, come be in the race. So, Aunt Deb, if you want to hop in John's sim rig and get after it during that night, you hop in the sim rig and get after it. Anthony said, I used to. Mine's showing Lenny White. Ooh. Frank Denny's going to go around. Kyle said, can my nephew join? Which nephew are we talking about? Are we talking about the dirt ringer? Come get stung at the BeeHive Derby. We'll have to talk about that one, Kyle. We'll have to talk about that one. That 10-year-old, he might be much for most of these individuals. I did get booked for the Montana League. I did. I thought you guys were done because I never heard anything else, and I was just sitting there, and it's like, well, load it up. And then out of nowhere, I get tagged in a post one night. Hey, Robbie, any chance we can get the BeeHive back on this? I'm like, no. We got 16 laps to go. We're going to go back up front as we are right now with your leaders. As you watch Mowini and the 99 of Lenny White. Top two battle it out here with 15 laps to go. Kyle Morris has lost touch with him at this point. As you watch him go down into turns 3 and 4 here. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though, Anthony. No one told me any of that. Like, no one... Like, we done that last race, and I never had contact, really, with anyone else in that league outside of Tommy Bush and you. Oh, no, I still talk to... that's a lie. I still talk to the Farnesses. Eddie and them will message me every now and then. I still talk to the Farnesses. But not anybody that was in charge of the league I ever talked to. But Lenny White, Jonathan Mowini continue to battle here with 12 laps to go. If Mowini has anything for Lenny White, he's going to have to use it here soon. But right now, though, Lenny White looks like a man on a mission. Do want to get a league started with the Dirt Street Stocks running on Lucas Oil Truck Tracks. Figured. Very good at communications. Julie Wallace says she'll get in the car. Shucky Ducky. I will say this much. When we do that race, as we got 10 laps to go here, when we do that race, I'll probably let some of you guys that race in the leagues get into the session and kind of work with some people in there and just kind of show them the ropes of some stuff. Some people that may not fully understand stuff. Kind of, teach them how to do things. As we have 9 laps to go. As we're going to go back up here with Jonathan Mowini. Can he chase down Lenny White? 8 laps to go as they work through turns 1 and 2. Off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Last time by, they were pretty much identical in times. So let's see here as they work around the lap traffic of Connor Trantham. Across the stripe, 19.056 for Lenny, 19.036 for Jonathan. Here they go out of turn number 4. 6 laps to go as they work through lap traffic. D. Stu must have come in and got some fresh tires because he's all over Mowini's back bumper. As they work across the stripe, 5 laps to go. Yeah, it'll be broadcasted. Here they go through turns 3 and 4. We'll have 4 laps to go, and Lenny White has started to stretch that lead now. 19.017 for Lenny. 19.092 for Jonathan. 3 to go when they get to the stripe. Three laps to go as they come off of turn number 2 and they work down the back straightaway. Final time. Can they catch up with each other as they're going to have 2 laps to go? Final race of the year or of the season as they get ready to take about a 4-week break. As Lenny White, Jonathan Mawhinney battle off of turn number 4. The Serena Sweet Soaps, 1 to go. White flag for Lenny White. One more time around for Lenny White to come home your winner of the BeeHive 150 here at North Wilkesboro. Off of turn number 4, not to be denied. Lenny White picks up your victory. Jonathan Mawhinney comes home second. And Kyle Morse will finish third and be your champion. As we pretty much go flag to flag, caution free. Scott, that's when you go over to Wee Man. Tell Wee Man to bring it to you. All right. Watch Jonathan Mawhinney tries to drift through turns 1 and 2. Tires are way too gone for that. As we'll go overhead shot here for everybody. But make sure, as we get ready to start our Matrix Muscle Cars taking on Make a New post-race show, make sure you guys go check them out on Facebook and Instagram, as well as their website, matrixmusclecars.com. Where Matrix Muscle Cars takes old and makes new, and proud sponsors of the best damn post-race show on iRacing. Well, we don't have our third place, our winner, and we don't have our second place finisher, but we do have our series champion and third place finisher, Kyle Morse. Let's bring him up here.
User was moved to your channel.
Kyle Morse, Robbie in the booth, you got a copy.
Oh, I got you.
Well, man, first of all, we're going to talk about the top 3 finish tonight. You ran inside the top 3 all night, but it looks like you just lacking a little bit to be able to run with Mawhinney and Lenny there.
I did the first time on a long run because I saved tires and I got a little aggressive early in the run. It took me backwards at that point.
I tell you, though, good race tonight. Outside of the competition caution, I don't think we had any cautions tonight.
We did. We had one that was close and some guys getting taken out when they shouldn't have. But other than that, real good race. Proud of everybody here. Tough track. I didn't expect to go 150, 100, with only the competition caution. So really happy tonight.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a good race, good fun race here. But tell me, man, North Wilkesboro, what is it about this place? You have some really good runs here.
I've had good runs in the B and A car here. I've never been out inside of 7th place in the super late. So tonight was by far the best run I've had in the super late here. But I haven't been able to put together a whole race here and get a win.
Well, it's coming. It's coming eventually.
Lenny and Mawhinney, man, those guys are they're fast, and it's fun to race those guys every week because, man, you expect to race hard every week, and there's a lot of hard racing with those guys, and it's a lot of fun.
Most definitely, brother. And I tell you, man, you guys done an awesome job here tonight. But speaking of awesome jobs, all season long, the 94 has been up front. All
Yes,
season
sir.
long, the 94 has been consistent.
Yep.
And at the end of the night tonight, unlike last Wednesday night, Kyle Morse is going to walk away your champion.
Yeah, I wanted both really bad. I thought it'd be cool, for the sole reason is I don't get a race in real life with guys like Lenny and Jonathan and Jace and Mark and Daryl. So to win both those, I thought would just be awesome. Being as I don't get to race those guys in real life, so that's why I was pushing so hard for that. But definitely stoked to be winning this one.
Well, you're gonna walk away the series champion. So you get something from Gears and Glitz for being the series champion, correct?
Yes.
Well, you also get something from Gears and Glitz for finishing third tonight.
Yes, sir.
You get a BeeHive media hat. Do you have one yet?
I actually had just, for my Misfits challenge, I took the BeeHive media hat.
Oh, you took the BeeHive media hat. Okay, well then pick you another BeeHive media merchandise
All right,
thing
we'll do
off the
it.
website. And then tell Alicia and Scott to bill it to me.
10-4.
And congratulations.
Thank you, sir. These other two guys,
Yep.
do I got to get them with you on
You're
their
gonna
stuff?
have to get them to get with me if they want their stuff.
Okay.
If they don't want it, it's fine. I'll keep it. Yeah,
Sure. Like you need more coffee.
That's $50 I could keep.
Yeah.
Coffee.
No, Lenny was pretty stoked. Lenny was pretty stoked.
Yeah, I could be like, stipulation, you had to be in team speak for an interview. Nah, I wouldn't do that to Lenny. But yeah, just let Lenny and Moini know to get in touch with me. With Moini, if nothing else, just tell Moini to go on the website.
Yep.
Pick out the flavor that he wants. And send me his address, and I'll get it ordered and shipped to him. And for Lenny White, I just need a PayPal address.
10-4. I will get with them and let them guys know. I don't have Mohini on my Facebook, so I'll have to track him down.
Yeah.
But Jason, Mark, and all them guys do, so I can.
Yeah, they got him. They got him somewhere.
No, I thought in the start of that second run I was going to have something for everybody.
Dude, it definitely seemed like it, man. It was awesome to watch. Super Late Models have been a fun series for me, and that's kind of why I wanted to throw up the prize money tonight. Because without this little series here, and without the Montana Street Stock Series, there would be no BeeHive Media. And with the thoughts of potentially not seeing the Super Lates anymore, I felt like it's best for me to say thank you to everybody for the Super Late Models.
Hey, they'll be back, just not until next winter probably. We've run them for almost a year straight. I think it's time to do something a little different for a while.
I know. I'm gonna miss them.
Let's see how some of these asphalt, super late guys do when they jump something wildly different.
Well, if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna go wildly different, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my opinion on what we need to do.
You can say it.
I'm gonna say it right now. Here's what we need to do. I know you guys talk about 358 big block mods. I know you guys have talked about some other stuff.
Interview bomb.
User left your channel.
Interview bomb.
Actually, a big shout out to Beat, man. Without him, this whole super late league, all our rules getting written properly, everything we're able to do. Without Brian doing that, man, we wouldn't be near where we are.
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. Anthony James, you're out there. You're a dirt guy. You know where I'm going with this. Since we're gonna get rid of, for a little bit, the super late models of asphalt, I say we replace the super late models of asphalt with the super late models of dirt.
I mean, we can try it. We have some play weeks.
No, I'm telling you right now, y'all ain't ready for super late models.
I can do it. I'll figure it out. I can figure out how to drive anything if I try.
Some of y'all will figure it out. And some other ones is gonna struggle. Super late models ain't no damn joke. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Those things are they're out there. But no, man, seriously, Kyle, man, congratulations on the championship. Congratulations on the top 3 tonight. And more than anything, man, congratulations to you and all the admins and everybody over here at Rocky Mountain Legend Racing Association, because you guys put on a hell of a show week in, week out. You get a hell of a car count every single week, every single night. And to see the racing improve each and every week and get better and better, in my opinion, just goes to show how much time and effort that you guys put into this.
Yeah, actually, I got a huge shout out to all my admins, Scott, Mark, Brian, Greg. I mean, everybody that helps out Connor. All these guys, everybody takes turn trying to help out. We all come out with suggestions. We all want to make it better for everybody. You know, I get some guys get upset because the rule right now is 3 or more cars draws a caution. And, you know, when we clean up and we have races like this, then we can start changing things like that. We can't do that when we're having 12 cautions in a 100-lap race.
Right. Well, man, go celebrate your championship. Celebrate the top 3, but on your way out, let everybody know who you want to give shout-outs to.
Will do, man. Definitely be on my admins, you guys, and Shoe Show, because I forgot him on the admin list. He wasn't here tonight. Peak Appliance, and everybody comes out to do this. I mean, having 41 cars last
User
week, I
was
think
moved to your
34
channel.
this week. It's just amazing to run with this talent pool we got in here.
Hell yeah. Kyle, you might want to hang around for this one, man.
Uh-oh.
Since he can't talk on the Facebook side, he's trying to send messages through me to pass along to people, but screw that. You just tell him your damn self.
I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you guys do, and thanks to all the fans and sponsors. Without everybody, it's not possible. So thanks for everybody for the support.
And on that day in Whoville, in Colorado, Wee Man's heart grew 3 sizes too big.
You should have heard him in the admin chat tonight. His heart shrunk about 10 sizes.
I could imagine. Hey, Wee Man,
Yeah.
do me a favor.
What's that?
Hang this up in your closet for me.
User was moved out of your channel.
But Kyle, seriously, congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot, bud. Actually, I'm really excited. It's fun. It's fun racing with these guys. So.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's put you back down here with the admin guys. So I won't ask you to hang it up in your closet. I'm going to actually let you know I'm moving you.
Alrighty, that works.
User was moved out of your channel.
Alrighty, folks. Let's go through your final rundown here real quick. As your final race results for tonight. Liddy White's going to be your winner. Jonathan Mulwiney's going to come on second. Kyle Morris comes on third. Tristan Trantham comes on fourth. Fifth's going to be Tom Dryling. Heck of a run for Tom. As he said, top 5. D. Stu comes on 6th. Connor Trantham comes on 7th. Scott Trantham comes on 8th. Ninth's going to go to Sean Woodside. Joe Martinez Sr. Little Smoking Joe comes on 10th. Travis Rowe 11th. Hell of a season for Travis Rowe as well, as he comes on 2nd in points. A.J. Warren comes on 12th. 13th to Jeremy Wall. 14th goes to old Dagwood himself, John Stepanek. Dominic Moss comes on 15th. Wee Man, kicking and screaming and being a little guy that he is, comes on 16th. 17th goes to Del Ray Trantham from East Tennessee, Alabama, West Texas, Southern California, and if I'm not mistaken, Anchorage, Alaska. Well, we love you, Del Ray. Frank Denny comes home 18th. 19th goes to old Hold My Beer, Brent Cave. Mr. B comes home 20th. 21st goes to Christian McGee. 22nd to Darren Robertson. 23rd, Jay Sanson. And 24th, David Vecchiarelli. Not Vecchiarelli, Vecchiarelli. Just more fun for me to say Vecchiarelli. Anyways, that is your final finishing order for the season. But, I'm tired. I got work in the morning, unfortunately. But it has been another successful Sunday, in my opinion, as we have ran the gamut from cup cars to street stocks on dirt to super late models on asphalt. It has been one hell of a night of broadcasting. And I honestly cannot do this without each and every one of you out there that show up for all these broadcasts. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you guys will ever know. Really, truly do. If you haven't yet, drop a like and a follow on the Facebook page. Drop us a like and a follow, as we're getting close to 1,800 followers. And once we hit 2,000, we're going to do a giveaway. And if you're over on the YouTube side, it's your first time watching, drop us a subscribe and ring the bell and hit like on the video and all that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But honestly, guys, it's been a hell of a day, a hell of a night of broadcasting. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody that's come and hung out, each and every one of them. You guys are the true champions because you put up with my dumb self for that long. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't do what I do if it wasn't for you guys. But as I've been ending off all of our broadcasts here recently, and I'm going to continue to do it, make sure you hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them that you love them. Life is way too short to hold grudges. And in the crazy times that we're living in nowadays, you never ever know when it's going to be the last time that you'll get to see, talk, or speak to somebody. So make sure you tell them you care about them, you love them. Because you know what? I love each and every one of y'all out there that tune in. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night as we bring you the Chili Bowl for Speed Zone. So actual races on Monday night this week. So until then, everybody be good. I am Robbie, signing off for the Queen Bee and